All right, now we are going to be talking about the nuances of the Atomy compensation plan. So when you're looking from the outside, right? If you've been in network marketing, I'm sure there are some of you networkers who are like, oh, they're all the same. I kind of compare it to religion, right? Atheist will look from the outside and say, oh, Christianity, Hinduism, whatever it may be, right? They're like, it's all the same. And that's kind of what I compare this to, right? No, it's not the same. Okay, it is a network marketing company, but it's very different. And I believe that Atomy did the best possible job in terms of creating textbook network marketing where the average Joe can become successful, right? And one of the reasons why is you don't need capital. Like, you don't need money to do this business. So the issue that I see with a lot of individuals starting business is they think they're gonna make money quick, right? They think it's a get rich fast scheme or whatever it may be. And if you're part of some of those network marketing companies that pay out real fast, it's because you're selling a package or a registration bonus or whatever it is. You're not really making money off of the business like a regular business would. Selling a product, making profit off of the product, and whatever profit is left is yours. That's not the model that most of these guys are using, but Atomy does do that. Now, this video I'm going to be talking about the compensation plan, okay, but the monthly purchase requirement. So what does that mean, right? What does monthly purchase requirement mean? Well, a lot of the companies in the past, they would tell you that you have to make monthly purchases just like paying rent, okay, or paying expenses for your business, whatever it may be. So they got you to continue to buy products for gaining the downline PV, right? So what does that mean? That means that, let's say, okay, you have a store. If you don't pay rent this month, let's say you have regulars. Well, they can't go to your store and buy, so therefore you can't make money. They're gonna close your shop down, right? So that's the mentality, or that's the concept that old network marketing companies used to get you into being okay with making monthly purchases a requirement. Okay, so Atomy has taken that out. So what does that mean? That means that there are levels in which you can get paid, like I showed you in my previous video, the short version. If you go to the detailed long version, that's like 50 minutes, I give you a very detailed understanding of how to do it, okay? But the first tier, okay, is the 300K PV. In other companies, in order for you to gain the volume and the commission from the work that you did in the previous months to build your downline, you have to again this month buy. Okay, so let me show you what that looks like. Let's say that this is you, okay, and you bought 300K PV, and this is your personal PV. So that's the PV that's generated in your ID. Okay, let's say you have 300K. Remember, 150K is one absolute skincare, okay? So one of the absolute skincares, you get 150K PV. So let's say that you bought two. Let's say you bought one for yourself and you bought one and you sold it to a friend or sold it to your mom or whatever it may be, right? You got somebody else to buy it. So now you're at 300K. And now, let's say that you have your A line and your B line, okay? And let's say that these guys also created 300K PV, okay? Just like we were talking about earlier. So since they generated 300K PV, now you are qualified for the 15 points, okay? Okay, that's great. So let's say that this is in January, okay? Now February comes by, okay? Your PPV, your personal PV, it's still at 300K, okay? Means you don't have to buy 300K worth again to gain PV. But those individuals that you sold it to, let's say that they're generating PV on their own now. They're building their own lines. They have their A and B and A and B, okay? And these guys are doing exactly what you're doing, loving the products, using the products, sharing the information, and they generate another 300K. Well, in February, you didn't buy anything, okay? But your downline generated PV from your previous work. Well, you get a payout again. You get 100% of the downline PV. So without you having to make a monthly purchase to qualify for your downline PV or pay rent, you got paid another 15 points. And you can get paid every single day, okay? From 15 points to 300 points. Remember, we have an income cap of the PV of 50 million a day. But that's the beauty of this business. Now, this ties together with the mastership as well, okay? And I'll talk about that again. But so that's where I'm going to end this video, the nuance. These little points, these little things make a huge difference in your business, okay? Because let's say that in order for you to get the 15 points, okay? Let's say that it was, the points are, let's say, $55, $60, okay? Let's say $60. But for you to purchase, okay, again, that many points, it's going to cost you $500. Well, are you going to? Usually, other companies will encourage you to, right? So you'd buy 500 worth of products to get $50. That doesn't make much sense, right? But here, you already did that. So this month, you don't have to purchase anything and you still get your $50. And if that happens again every single day, then you get 50, 50, 50, next month 50, 50, 50, until it accumulates and grows even bigger. And your personal PV then will probably get to 700K, which is the next step, right? And then your downline's now producing 700K a day, 300K one day, 700K another day, and you're getting all the payout. That is what I call residual income. And that is why Atomy is amazing. So if you don't believe me and you're not a member, message me, right? You can go to my IG, you can WhatsApp me, whatever it may be. But I'm telling you, there's no other system like this. Talk to you again soon.